What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
You know where to find me.
Pathfinder.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Hey, just in case, I'm saving it here. This is where it usually crashes. Yo, Clayton, what's up, mate? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by.
And don't give the Pathfinder too...
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Roshan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus
Okay.
Superintendent.
Nice man,
Thinks
nice.
she can
Yeah, I'm
boss
good,
me
I'm good.
around just 'cause she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying
It's a
became
little bit.
impossible.
Yeah, you did, you
After
did.
the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules
I
or
was
start
just
our own
expecting the city
colony.
to
Easy choice.
do a hell of a lot better than what they did.
Consequences all
But I
round.
wasn't expecting Liverpool to win pretty convincingly. I mean, City never really looked like Scorn, to be honest, so...
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
No,
Good
Liverpool's
thing
got a
she
really good
did.
chance of knocking City
Without
out.
my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out
Although you
here.
still wouldn't
Lots
rule
to
out
shoot at
City
for
scoring 3 goals against Liverpool the Etihad, maybe. You wouldn't rule that out. So it's not over yet, but Liverpool's got a really good chance.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Akmor Drac.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around.
Watch out.
Spender
Yeah, I'll
likes
just
the
watch Arsenal
Krogan
game. Yeah, big
journey
Moscow
uprising,
4-1.
and he's headed out for Kesh ever since.
First half, it was pretty
He's
even.
up
I
to
think the
something.
scoreline
I just
actually
We
flattered.
should pay him a visit on
Like
the
Arsenal
Nexus.
in the first half, but you know. But Moscow okay going forward, just defensively. Moscow all over the place.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
A Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally, there's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
Set on fire.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. Saw it pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant, Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Or in the face.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and
Yep,
don't
so
die.
double
Always
flash.
works for me.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah, you want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the Ryder name, I'll bet.
Almost. not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Combat experience.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Kesh.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Find Spender on the Nexus. Speak with Dr. Aradana.
Hello, Sara. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Formulating a new one. Yeah, I guess we'll head back to the Nexus. Why not?
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Mutiny's like cancer. Feeling okay?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ah, Cora.
Ryder?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Any more Commando war stories?
Tethys was our sniper. She was old. Matriarch old. Maybe more. Didn't show. Once
Yo,
saw
Louis,
him
what's up?
in the eye from 2
She's something
clicks
by
away.
Adam.
That's
Jake Paul.
a little
Jake
scary.
Paul.
She was. Always seemed to be hiding something. But she kept us safe.
Any more Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Ah, strike teams. It's been a while. I'm in Poland and struggling for free Wi-Fi on my uncle's hotspot. So, yeah. Well, that's okay, Olivia. You don't need to apologise. You do not need to apologise. But how was the flight, Olivia? Was it okay for you? Because I remember you said that you were a little bit like worried about the whole like plane and stuff. So. I wasn't allowed to sit near Dad, so good. Oh, I sit next to your dad, so yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's a problem on planes. I mean, I know I've never been on a plane, but I hear like sometimes where you're not usually allowed to sit like next to like people you're with or like family members that just put you all over, don't they, and
You're
stuff.
setting
So
up in here, huh?
sucks.
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you
Shaking
can
so
figure out
much,
what
yeah,
makes me tick,
it sucks.
right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Remtech. Hey, yo, Hitman, what's up, bro? How you doing?
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Child log cabin.
So, how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Ha! Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
Decent bunch.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Next question.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful, yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. I'm in a pub and my favourite songs are on. Oh, you're in a pub? Oh, that's nice. Obviously, I assume with the family, of course. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Callow.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No.
Yes, we're family. Nice.
Fine.
Cool.
Fine. Don't worry about it. What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it, Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That
Probably a good
Brendan
idea.
roast he makes smells delicious.
But no. The thing is, on the Tempest we're all one big happy family.
What do you think
I
of
had
the
lunch
rest of the
before
crew?
it was yummy.
I like
Guess what I had?
Phoebe.
I have no idea.
She doesn't
Louis,
know
what'd
the
you have?
escape pod's manual released by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Dried seaweed snacks.
What do you think of
I
the
like
rest
that.
of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora
Eggs,
much.
bacon,
She always
chips
seems so
with
busy.
mayonnaise.
There are things I'd like to ask her about.
Don't
your
really like the
father,
sound of that, to be
but it never
honest.
seems like a good time.
But I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. But
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'm not.
No.
Don't really like
If I
eggs.
gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Mayonnaise. Don't like mayonnaise. Bacon and the chips, fair enough. But
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No. If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
yummy. Yeah, at least you enjoyed it.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry.
Mayonnaise
You'll
is
have to make some new
mayonnaise.
ones.
I know. I knew what you meant. And I hate mayonnaise. Ugh. I don't know,
Tell me
makes us
something
feel
else about
sick.
the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
I'll let you concentrate.
Yeah.
You know where I'll be?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like the way you spelled it was obviously like the way you obviously like see and obviously like spell like mayonnaise in Polish. I get it. I understand. But I kind of had an idea what you meant anyway.
Scans
So
of
yeah.
the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly
Yo, what's
beautiful.
up?
I like
FTM, SCFC.
Helios is
Should we
incredible,
shoot something by?
isn't it?
What's
Not
going on?
just
Like, love and
constructs
peace
like
to
the
y'all.
Scourge and the remnant vaults.
Hope y'all
Just all of
had a
it.
good Easter
So
unless you're
alien.
Jody
A
and I
constant
hope someone
reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
nicks your eggs. How you doing, man? Appreciate something, bye. And I hope someone nicked your eggs. I like that. How you doing, man?
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power.
Oh, and also thanks for
I
the
know it's a
sub
little
before.
odd.
I appreciate it.
But I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Oh, I wanted to talk to Sylvie all day.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties? What else would you use it for?
Oh, Ryder, you're adorable.
I know. When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
We certainly could, Sylvie. We
I should
certainly
get back
could.
to things.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Things on. It's one of the things that I really do love about Mass Effect. I just love, like, obviously I do prefer, I prefer it more in the trilogy, don't get us wrong, but like in all of them, like the whole exploring, like the galaxy map and going to all the different systems and that to explore the different planets and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Yeah, we are going back to the Nexus. Do a couple of side quests. Why not?
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
EVP cryo development perks. Oh, yeah, I got that to do, but I'll definitely focus on the first murderer in Andromeda. Nilken Rensis is his name. Didn't actually murder his friend, but he intended to kill his friend, but he missed, and then a Ketblum and Trib killed him, but he wanted to kill his friend, so that's in case anyone was actually interested, but I thought I'd just give it a little bit of a tutorial about it. I'm sound as a pound bunny. No problem about the sub you are. The car I've come across. I'll see you on up. But yeah. Actually, hang on, there's a little bit more there. Sorry, hang on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I try not to like go like too crazy on that, but yeah, there's been a couple of times where you know you just get a little bit frustrated in that, but yeah. But I suppose you just get used to it now being a Sunderland fan, don't you? Just used to like disappointment and like frustration and everything. It's like deja vu, really. Like same shit, different day kind of thing. Going to Mallorca tomorrow with my whole family. It's so awesome. Oh, nice, lovely. I assume you trying to say Mallorca? Is that what you mean, Louis? Mallorca? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. I get you.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all
Lieutenant
wanted to
Syax.
see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly.
The initiative's finally back on track.
I hope you do as well. I hope you
Professor
do.
Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Thank you, Ryder. Right, Ryder.
Name? Jessica DePaul.
Let's have a little talk with Vetra. I do like though with the whole like Andromeda how like they did the whole like similar to Mass Effect 3 where your crew members like go to whether it's a Citadel or whether it's a Nexus and that, and you have like a little like talk with them and stuff.
Keeping
Certain
tabs on things
activities
back
maybe.
here? Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Can Tyrians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Not for me. I'm fine, just people watching. Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Another malfunction.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week. Hey, Ryder.
Hey, Vetra. How's it going?
Pathfinder? Hi. Hello. Just use the console to see what's available.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
I'm trading with outside sources, and nothing's free out there. Doing my best to keep costs to a minimum, but I need to buy things too.
Oh. Oh, nice. You know what, I'm actually going to buy them both, and sometimes I'll change the colour of the Nomad. Why not? Shield. You get upgrades along the way, like anyway, when it comes to like upgrading the Nomads, like systems, like defenses and stuff. So yeah, it's not really important, I suppose. Well, that's one thing. I do love Mass Effect. Don't get us wrong in that. I absolutely like love the series to bits, but I don't always like full on focus on like the buying like upgrades and doing the upgrades as much. I'm just more like in it for the story and stuff, really. I just had to do something. Alright, Glenn. No worries, man. That was all good. All good. But welcome back, man. Titanium. Yeah, there's nothing really what I want.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something.
Hey.
That's a...
Hey. Omniblade 5. I don't really... Maybe I should start doing a little bit of sniping. You know, I'm going to buy a sniper rifle. Why not? because I've never really done much sniping on the game, and it might be one of the trophies to get as well, because I would like to try and grind the trophies on this properly as well, so got most of them anyway, so yeah. Why not?
Hey.
Hey. Do you hear Oviedo or Galway never trained to do so? Oh really? Oh damn. So you know what that probably means, don't you? If just say off the off chance, right? Billy Jones is fit. Although technically no. Put Matthews left back. Yeah, that's what I cover. This season has broken my heart, and I've gone mental more times than any other season. My coffee table has been stuck in the scene since. Oh Jesus, damn. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I mean, we thought last season was pretty bad. Like, obviously the whole, like getting relegated from the Prem, but this season's been worse. It's been painful to watch at times. The football's not been great. I haven't really particularly enjoyed watching us under Coleman, to be honest. I thought we played better football under Grayson, personally. I think I've actually mentioned that quite a lot in my videos, so yeah. Initiative armor. Oh, no. I haven't got much credits anywhere. I'll be skint really, so yeah. Backfire Matthews, O'Shea, Clark, or Wilson. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. He'll go 5 at the back. I know he will. He'll use it as an excuse because we got beat off Chef Wade. He'll go 5 at the back, no doubt. He'll probably drop McGeady as well in that. So, oh god. Need to get McManaman and Loire in. If we want to try to push these last for 5-6 games and try and do something, and that we've got to try and play our strongest 11.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny.
Well, actually, I heard,
Now it's my
actually, I've just remembered it. I heard Cornier's actually fit for the game, so hopefully, alright, if he does go 5 at the back, hopefully he doesn't play Clark Salter. Get Cornier back in if he wants to play 3 at the back. Probably play Jari or Gooch Honeyman. Yeah, probably. Personally, and I know Honeyman scored and that, and I know he's been involved in goals the last 2 games, but I still don't think Honeyman deserves to be in the team constantly, and that he doesn't do that much. He runs around, but half the time runs around like a headless chicken. So yeah, he'll play Ajaria because Ajaria was his best mate, and I don't rate Ajaria. He's crap.
I know what surprise, responsibility can be like.
So I hear. Perhaps we could share our burdens. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return, and my thanks.
Collect plant samples. I can do that.
Pathfinder.
The Vortex. Best place to be this.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromo.
Another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be the
Sure,
chemistry
like
lab.
this.
My chemistry lab.
Long lost son, exactly. Yeah.
Like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... Here. Have a dirty squirrel.
My sister sticks up for Coleman, yeah. No, I mean, like... When I do my videos, and, like, that's just, like, how I feel. I'm not trying to... Because, like, this is, like, a joke for comment, I kind of got earlier, right? It's not like along the lines, but what I'm not trying to, like, make people believe anything. What I'm really just getting at is people can, like, believe what they want. League One champs next season, or chumps. Oh, but this, the way we're looking more like chumps, to be honest, mate. But no, I'm not trying to, like, say, like, be more for Coleman out the way I am at the moment, because obviously I just don't like the way we play under him, and I don't like his tactics and team selections a lot, and the way he loves playing free at the back most. I know he hasn't last 2 games, but he probably will go back to it against Leeds. But I'm not trying to say, like, go for Coleman out. You can have your own opinion. If you want Coleman in, that's fine. I'm not trying to decide. All I'm trying to, like, as you say, is I just don't see why people believe that he's the right man. That's all. Because I'm just not impressed by Coleman. I don't think he's that good. He's nothing special. Yeah, he managed Wales. So what? Does that make him a great manager? In my opinion, not really. Our goal needs to be to win League One. Why, with a club this size, it should be, or at least getting on, at least finishing in the top 2, at least. Anything else apart from automatic promotion is a failure. I mean, we're already a failure anyway, so you know.
You're back.
People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Sara.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Snark is good. I can work with Snark.
Ugh. You're one of those.
Looks like you're outnumbered, Dutch.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, want to try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
The Tall Moose.
You again. Oh, I mean, hello. Welcome to my lab. Bar. Whatever.
Oh, Dutch. Look at you, getting all used to things.
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
Maybe they can't resist your charm.
I hadn't thought of that. Wait. You're messing with me, aren't you?
I would never.
Right. Here. Have a drink. Rotten scoundrel.
Hey, now.
The drink. Not you.
And not one comes. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing I don't like. I know the last 2 games we have attacked and we have gone for it, fair enough, but if Coleman had it his way, he does prefer to, like, set up more defensively the way he wants to. He wants to play free at the back. So yeah, best fans in London with support for number maybe. Oh yeah, that's the only thing that's still good about this, like, club, and that is, like, the obviously the home support. I understand it's not great and that, because obviously of what's gone on, but the away support is probably the best in the championship, like, hands down. One of the best in the country, even in the world. And that the away support's just amazing, like, considering all the shit we go through. So yeah.
Drink of the hour, a lucky leprechaun. Wanna give it a shot?
How lucky are we talking here?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Excellent.
when I was there, Middlesbrough. It was sick, but in a good way. Yeah. I get you.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Sure.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
So, Dutch gets ingredients and the guinea pig he wanted, huh?
Exactly. Win-win all around.
Winner chicken dinner.
Hey there.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
We need Steel, Rob. Like, it's not like we need Steel out of the club badly. Like, he's like doing anything, apart from not doing his job and performing properly. But at least Steel's in the team week in, week out, whether it's starting or on the bench. But Rodwell's like the one that obviously needs to get out of the club because he's just a disgrace. It's toxic having him around because you've got a man that's basically getting paid for not doing his job that he's paid to do. So, and he's still on these stupid wages, which is ridiculous. It's Rodwell that needs to get out of this club. Now, I had respect for him. I defended him. He is a good player. He really is, and there is a good player in there. But it just proves that all he cares about is his money. That's all.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
I remember in the 80s, no tickets. 8,000 turned up in London for league game. Really? Damn. It's crazy. In the 80s.
Great, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it.
How old are you? FTM, mate? If you don't mind us asking, that's all. I'm just curious, because, like, 80s and that, so, yeah.
I'll make sure of it.
Robo should be cut above the champ. Aye. And that. But that's the thing when we got him and that. He started off okay, but he never really showed what he can do. He played his best football at Everton, we all know that, at Man City, and that ruined his career, and it could have worked with us, but injuries and inconsistency spoilt it, and now he just doesn't want to play full stop, so, yeah.
Ryder.
Open. The doors, like, they should open a lot quicker. Exactly, they did. Man City killed his potential, hands down. Could have been a proper full-on future England star when he was at Everton, but it just all went to pot.
These power outages make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Oh. Oh, just yawned and cracked me jaw. Ow. Jesus.
Power to the Nexus is pretty
They do it for a lot of
important.
yeah,
That'd
like
help.
that happens like with a lot of young players. It's like Luke Shaw leaving Southampton was the biggest mistake of his career because look what Mourinho's done to him and that. He doesn't play him. He always criticises him like all the time. He comes out and tells him that, and Luke Shaw's potential just got ruined. Yeah, a lot of young players when they go to big clubs and that it's either make or break for them really. Yeah, the careers are either gonna take off or they're just gonna like collapse. So, yep, sucks. He can move back to mid-tables. I don't care where Rodwell goes, to be honest. And like he can bugger off abroad for all I care. And I've just lost all respect for him, really, because that's not a true footballer. That's just someone that doesn't care. That's just someone that wants to get his paycheck and then just move on. Hey guys, I'm just gonna quickly go get a drink. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back guys. Sorry about that. I would love if he would go to Barcelona. What? Rob out of Barcelona? Christ. I was 12, then I'm 45 now. 45? Wow. Collecting my pension soon. That's if the bank doesn't nick it. My son is next to me. Put this on. Alright. Nice, nice. So obviously you experienced the good old days of Sunderland, like obviously like the whole Phillips and Quinn. Because that's the thing, and that like if I'd been watching football my whole life, I would have actually like definitely witnessed all that. But I didn't actually start watching football till around about 2006, 2007. So yeah, I mean I'm 21 now, but yeah, I haven't been. I wish I did, but obviously I haven't been watching football all my life because I was more into basketball when I was younger. I still do like basketball, don't get us wrong, but I'm like proper into football now, so yeah. But I think I did pretty well to catch up with like all like knowledge and stuff of football and that. I mean, it's not perfect. Like the past stuff's not always great, but the modern day stuff like I'm pretty good with. So yeah.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
Your intentions.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own with you. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep
I
curiosity.
get that question a lot. You just don't do a bill of VI.
Our own Milky Way is just one tiny speck in a universe full of...
Yeah, it's not like you're actually talking to the actual person, which, by the way, like obviously it doesn't like it's dead. So yeah.
Was a call to adventure I could not resist. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
Alright. Hey, I want to word with you.
I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Inform the cat.
Have you heard anything about the cat?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime
My mum
soon.
used to say to people I was born with 3 balls, 2 in my second. Football, my first sentence was how we're the lads. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures
But
to
my eyes, son until we die.
them had all been written.
All the way.
There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
Thanks.
Of course.
Yo, Arky, what's up, bro? How you doing? Dave, yes, Dave Voice, man. You know it. You know it. How you doing, bro? Krogan.
They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture.
Pathfinder, do you have a moment?
I'm editing part 3 of the funny moments right now, and it's hilarious.
me?
Oh, alright, the funny moments, yeah.
Our new VI
I'll definitely have to try and check it out when I can sometime, once you get it uploaded,
just
yeah.
lost all its settings in a
I'm
crash.
dying while editing it.
If you could fix them, that would really
That's
help
how
us
you know
out.
it's funny,
Just
yeah.
talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Oh. So excited to upload it, nice man, nice.
Thanks.
Of course.
That's always the key. Yeah, that's always the key when it comes to uploading a video on that. You gotta be excited, you gotta be enthusiastic, make sure you're uploading like the right content and stuff. Alright. That's our like slang, Arky, if you don't know. Like basically what FTM's trying to say to you is like hello, like, are you okay? You know, something like that. Like hi. That's just like our slang, like how we like say like how we say alright and that, like yeah right, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, he's basically just saying like hello. Can't wait for Luke for this. Oh, it's gonna be a really good weekend, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a really good weekend, and that Merseyside derby, Manchester derby, City potentially. Well, obviously they're gonna lift the trophy eventually. So. Yo, Six, what's up, bro? How you doing? First contact.
Meeting new species.
Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
The team.
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Aye, why I
Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders?
Why I? Oh god. I should definitely consider doing that sometime and that, and like, but loads of people will probably think like, what the fuck are you talking about and stuff, like going through all like northeast slang words and stuff like that, and the people will be like, what? Oh god. So this week can not get really good. Yeah, I was just like trying to avoid it for as long as we can and that. I mean, like I say, if we win 5 games, we've got an outside chance of stopping up, but I don't know. Part 1 of the funny moments is actually really disappointing, but the problem is that you have to watch it to understand the other 2. Part 1 is really boring compared to part 2. Oh, alright, okay, I get you.
List the former Pathfinders.
Setup complete.
Yo.
Would you like to keep these settings?
Yeah, so obviously, like, the parts get better as they go on and stuff, I get. Let me see some Suvi and Sara action. Oh, we're not going down that path this time, Six. We're gonna have a romance for PB. We're gonna actually do the the escape pod gravity romance, which will be coming very soon. So keep an eye out for that. It will only be us that know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I can teach people though. I can teach people the ways of like the Mackham slang, if you know what I mean. Well, it's not just Mackham slang. I mean, our slang's pretty much the same as like a Geordie slang, if you get what I mean. Like it's like the similar, it's just like pronounced like slightly different. That's all.
It all sounds good to me.
I'm gonna just, I don't know, like when, like maybe trying to, oh yeah, exactly, yeah, you gotta spice it up a little bit with a little bit, you know, human Asari action, if you know what I mean. Oh, God almighty. Intergalactic species relationship.
Nah, Rack and I engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows would probably have the same idea.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Lizzie. Yeah, pretty much that's actually true in that, because...
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Yeah, they're all females, Asari, because it's like...
Only a mind like
But obviously, like, that Asari, like, you know, parts is different, because, like, one will be the father, and obviously one will be the mother, but yeah, they're all female, but it's a little bit complicated, but yeah, they're all female, yeah. Would you go alright to the Queen, or just hello? I got alright, man. There was a Mackham dictionary online, it's... Oh, yeah, the Mackham dictionary... I don't know if you actually saw before, but they actually say the likes of O'Shea and like Fletcher and that was like trying to read it before, and like Coates and like DeAndre Yedlin and stuff. It was really funny.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity
It was
to
pretty
encounter
awesome.
math homework.
Given the complexity and the security...
It was funny when
implications,
Sebastian Quatters
I
before
recommend
said
transferring the
Nibosh Mara.
equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical
Oh, that was
storage
amazing,
disk
that.
for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank
Stephen
Sam as
Fletcher
well.
was actually the best because even though Fletcher's Scottish, right, I think it's like his father or something was actually from Sunderland and that, so... And that's yeah. I'll give a fuck.
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
How can I help?
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
What can I do?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds.
I'm actually glad that the glitch actually fixed itself on this because now when it comes to games that I can stream like for hours and stuff, where you have the likes of your Bloodborns, your Fivas and stuff, at least I can like grind this like more. I might actually do this again tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. Or I might do some FIFA, I don't know, we'll see. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Console. Well, you could say they get better, but they also get more and more people every part. You only sound that if you watch them. Oh, all right, okay, I get you. Right, cool. I went to the head teacher. Alright, mate, I got wrong. Yeah, I know, it sucks. I mean, wherever you come from, really, it shouldn't really matter if you're speaking your own slang in your own region, in my opinion. But obviously, like, in school, they don't really like that stuff, especially when, like, most head teachers, especially, like, in the northeast, aren't actually from the northeast, if that makes sense. If I met the Queen, I'd say, alright, pet, then there's a tenner, man, and I'll wash your windows. Yeah. Oh, God. I like that. To wash our windows. Aye, but for a price, though. A hefty fee. Christ, if I washed the Queen's windows, I think I'd want a knighthood. like obviously, like a huge reward and a knighthood just for like washing the windows. So. Right, operations. Right, let's complete the first murderer.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
You're a liar. The Chief's Omni tool recorded
No,
you
it's
over
just
the body,
laugh at me when I get
admitting to
wrong, yeah.
killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed.
Oh, she's a tight ass
Blast to the back
lass.
killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent? What a stroke of luck.
She's a lazy old bitch, I don't know that.
The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Got that put off my sister. Alright, okay. Alright.
Where's that release? It was supposed to be in my inbox 600 years. Pathfinder. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service.
Riot, that.
Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or something. I haven't had much sleep.
How are you funded?
Pays for you to do this.
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but we serve the public, not them. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast, TAN especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it. It causes friction, but at least I can live with it myself.
The test in this one was absolute prick, right? To show that I peel that scab off my. Oh! Should return it. Oh, Jesus Christ! That sounds like Austin Powers. That, you know, Goldmember when he eats like his bum and like he eats his bum's skin, like he pulls all the scabs off and stuff. That's horrible.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week.
My tell my sister.
The plan was just
first
to
day back
work
to
as a
go and
reporter out
fuck
here.
her, so
And then the
Jesus.
uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
No, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant technical glitches.
Technical
Still, I'm
glitches. As
getting
much
there.
as I love
They
Mass
have
Effect
an
Andromeda,
honest-to-goodness source in
the actual game
security.
itself is
If he ever
glitchy.
calls me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth
She
their
seemed to
salt
enjoy.
will ever give that up.
Seemed to enjoy. It must have been a very special scab.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but
Must have had a certain texture
seems like your
to it.
job takes you all over. The places we can't broadcast
Oh
yet.
God.
If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get
Of course I
news
can.
out to even
I'll
the
tell you
most
what, on this playthrough as well, I'm going to try and get everything done. Not just side quests, obviously story, but not just side quests, like pretty much everything. I'm no perv, but I'd love to have a photo of the Queen wiping her arse, and I would auction the bastard off, starting at. Yeah, oh, cause you know, personally, I've always had this weird theory that she probably doesn't even wipe her own arse, and that she probably gets her servants to do it or something. She's that bloody lazy. Wolves do. Go and watch something in beat 10 minutes. Alright, Clayton. No worries, mate. You should use as a beader. I would, yeah, beader. Or it's either a beader or someone's wiping out an arse. So, you know.
What do you need from me exactly?
It's debatable.
I'm digging up good stories here, but not a lot of people beyond the
Jets
Nexus
washing
can hear
our arses. Nice.
Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships and even planet-side, provided there's a receiver on the other end. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost and they'll get our reports.
That's it.
It's you. You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
What work do you
Queen
do
is
here?
alright.
Oh,
How
I
about
just monitor
imagine?
comms from colonists.
Actually
Progress
doing that.
updates,
I
hazards encountered.
forget what the current
Note it
PM
down,
is.
pass on a report to Sean at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Important job.
Ah, yeah, I'm
I know.
yeah, Teresa, yeah.
It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back
Alright,
to
then
work.
a photo of Servi wiping her breath. Oh my god. Yeah, Teresa, yeah. I forget that. I think it's Maggie. Teresa, yeah. You just imagine that, couldn't you? Like the whole, oh, like who's the current Prime Minister? Oh, Maggie Meer. Maggie Meer. Maggie Meer sounds like a blooming like a nanny or something. Maggie Meer.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex
If you
strike teams.
if you take away the S, it's Lieutenant Ajax.
We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
I agree, but your insights on the assholes out there would really help. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Militia business.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Gonna really like properly grind this weekend as well. I mean, obviously I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll try and get one out on Saturday as well, but obviously I will on Sunday. And I'm hoping by the weekend we might actually hit 450 subs if we're lucky. I know we're only 4 away, but obviously it's not as easy as it sounds and that, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Just gotta keep grinding and grinding. That's all you can do. You think your team will lose and bet against them as a backup? If I ever bet, like, with a Sunderland game, I always bet on us to win. I never actually bet on us to lose, because I just don't believe in, like, going against, like, me team, that's all, if that makes sense. Thatcher, the milk snatcher destroys whole community. Yeah, exactly. What a bitch. Ah, Curry.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting
Hobbits.
documentary on the
Ah, yeah, I suppose on that.
rainbows over our problems. But our
Hobbits
problems are
lose.
history.
Need
People
money,
deserve
yeah.
the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
Good instincts and headbutts, yeah.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series.
It's been a while since I've actually, like, won a coupon. I mean, obviously I'll be putting one on this weekend, like I usually do, but it's been a while. I put a bet on last night. I put Leroy Sané to score first. Out the window straight away. And then I put another one on Fernandinho to score any time. Didn't happen because City never. Like, I don't even think they had a shot on target, so those bets were just a waste of time, weren't they? Like a hard bet. Used when I think an upset is coming. Yeah. Sometimes you can actually sense that. Yeah, that's actually true.
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pool funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Salah De Bruyne. Oh yeah, that's Salah or De Bruyne. By at this current time, and that obviously Mohamed Salah. All do. I think De Bruyne has been a little bit poor the past like month and a bit, to be honest. He's playing too deep in that. He's not like making his long range passes like he normally does. He's just too many short passes with Fernandinho, and it's getting a little bit boring, to be honest. And Salah's just a goal machine, can't be stopped.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan.
Going against SOC in a bit is a sin to me. I'd rather wipe the Queens. That is
agree?
actually true. A lot of us, like, a lot of Southern fans do actually think that. I know there is some that do actually bet against us, but sometimes I actually question whether they are like actual like true Southern fans or not. But unless like they think about money first. But I would rather see Sunderland be successful than like, actually winning my like precious bet. So yeah, De Bruyne is burnt or saving himself. Well, right, if you saved yourself for the World Cup, I understand, but City needed a player like him last night to step up, and he just didn't do it.
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This
Maybe
was
season when they
more fun than I expected.
played David Moyes. Yeah. It was easy that because pretty much nearly every game you're going into it thinking we're probably going to lose. I mean, I do think that when we beat Crystal Palace 4-0 last season, I'm pretty sure that knocked a lot of people out of the bets when they were thinking we were going to lose and we just stuffed them 4-0 out. Great effect.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder.
If I lose money,
Addison
I'll
told me
still
about the
win.
outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Yeah. I get you.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Get some great odds still. Yep. For a win, yeah. It's understandable, I suppose.
Trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is
The
at
drawing
stake.
ends
We should be
early this
cooperating.
season.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
Love
about
predicting draws.
Ryder.
Sometimes I always feel like when, like a 4-4, yeah. When you predict a draw, that's kind of like taking the safe bet because if it's a game that you're struggling to call, like either way, you think you go for a draw. It's usually a safe bet sometimes.
What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network.
But that's the
We
thing
need
with
to take
betting
the
and that,
Tempest
it's still
deeper
pretty
into the
much
sector
always
to
a guess game, and that unless you're definitely like feeling confident with it, whether it's a team like City in the Prem or if it's someone like Wolves in the Championship, where you majority of the time you know they're going to win. So
you might also run into exiles.
it's usually
They didn't leave the
difficult to
Nexus
hit
on good
draws.
terms.
Oh, it is like come full time, but going into it's an easy one to pick at the beginning. But yeah, they are like pretty like rare to come by when you're betting on a draw. But yeah,
You have my permission.
you get better multipliers for draws too. Yeah.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Pathfinder. Rank, yes. Gotta get ranked up more. It's not good enough. Rank 8.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
I want to try and get max rank. I don't think I've actually like reached max rank yet on Andromeda. Gonna have to try and do that sometime.
Right. Something about Andromeda
Something we're
viability
so
and
easy
perks.
to
Could be useful.
rely on. We kind of still are at the moment. I mean, pretty much when we do actually win a game or we don't lose, and that it's pretty much a shocker at the moment. So, yeah.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
We're on the right track.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the script.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things aren't black and white.
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
The thing is, if you exile him, you see him later on in the game anyway. Like on Kadara, so... But... Bring back the Harbinger. Yeah. Do you know what? A lot of the times, right, I always actually consider, like you know, plugging back in my 360, right, and actually just going and playing through the Mass Effect trilogy. I could do that. I really could. I would just love to, like... It's like, I don't play on, like one or the other and that from the beginning. I always have to, like, start with Mass Effect 1 and go all the way through to number 3 to, you know, keep importing your character, because that's the best way to play Mass Effect. If you don't import your character, in my opinion, it's not the same. It doesn't feel right, because you missed out on key decisions in the past that can sometimes still affect what in the, you know, like the ones after and stuff, like in Mass Effect 2 and 3. So yeah, man, but if they ever remastered the trilogy and that, oh, that'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Classics. Absolute classics. Right, you know what, I'm gonna have sympathy from releasing.
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. Alright, so
indeed, yep.
He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I actually, like,
business behind us.
played through them, like, all in quick succession and that. They were just so addictive. I mean, this is fun, don't get us wrong. It's a really good game. Like, I obviously, like, I am going to say that being a proper, like, Mass Effect fan. But it's not as addictive and, you know, like, thrilling as what the trilogy was and that. It's still good, don't get us wrong, I enjoy it, but it's just like a little mini step down and that, but not in a bad way. I try not to, like, say, like, too much bad stuff about Andromeda. The only thing I do criticise is, like, how glitchy it is, that's all. But apart from that, the game's still fine. Still a decent addition. It was something different.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice? You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch.
We're building to a new
this is
story.
where numbers become
We came
lives.
to a climax
You
with
and your
Shepard.
team
I know
are
that. I know
outfitting
that.
Andromeda
That is true, but
That
you
empowers
still just
all of
miss it.
us.
That's all.
Hit a threshold.
A new cryo group can
But no,
be
like
brought out.
it is true. Oh,
Want more focus on
your
research,
snipe was
like
up,
on
mate.
prodromers?
Appreciate something.
That's your
Appreciate
call.
something. Like,
Brecker
you
will
also just came
introduce
to
the
drop a like
interface
before
and
I go to
handle
bed. Have a
minutia.
good night, bro. Alright,
All
snipe.
you need
Appreciate
to
it,
do
man.
is decide
Appreciate it,
what
man.
life in Andromeda
You have a good
means.
night's sleep.
No pressure.
I'll catch you later. But yeah, what was I saying? If they do, I mean, really, they should do another 2, like, Andromedas, like, to be honest, because, I mean, I don't know if you've actually, like, finished, I'm not actually sure if you've actually finished Andromeda, but there's, like, a little scene at the end, and that what kind of leaves it open for, like a Mass Effect Andromeda 2 and that, and I think it'd be really good. So, they haven't confirmed they're going to do it, but I think they should definitely do another 2. So, thanks, bye, everyone. Yeah, catch you later, Snipe, man.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Also, you haven't finished it yet? Damn. No spoil. Alright, okay, I'm not saying anything. But like I says, when you do, you need to finish it. Okay, but like I says, you'll see what I mean, and that like at the end where it kind of leaves it open a bit. But you gotta get it finished, 6-man. Get it finished. Nah. Like obviously, like you can do it in your own time. But I highly recommend it.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where
This is my 3rd playthrough now. So, obviously, did the game before. Like first time off stream. Obviously, like my 2nd playthrough was, the first stream. So this is my 3rd playthrough on stream. But right, okay. This might sound a little bit like confusing, right? So, but my very first playthrough when I first got the game was with Sara Ryder. But like the default class, right? Like default like version. Then my first stream of it was with Scott Ryder, and now obviously my second one's with Sara Ryder, but I've changed it up a bit by creating, like your own face. So, yeah.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Oh well,
Struggling.
nice man. Nice.
Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract. It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I've just settled an outpost on Eos, and just chill out, Addison, man.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
Stupid woman.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons.
What difficult?
Look, you're the
I
Pathfinder.
don't really focus on hard difficulties because I get like stressed out a bit too easy.
Through Brecker's console. It's none of my business.
Oh, you got on the tough as well. That's obviously like why you're still taking a bit longer, so I understand with that. But I always just do it on the lowest difficulty, basically, because I always, when it comes to like games, I care more about the story rather than like how difficult the action is, and that's what I love about Mass Effect. It's the story for me. So yeah, at the beginning, it was on a level.
Maintenance crews, please report to the
Into
commons area.
Yeah. Have you been back on Bloodborne lately?
Yes, Pathfinder?
I was actually doing some yesterday and got killed off this boss. That's going to be a little bit annoying. It's not that he's anything special, but he's just like, he's a nightmare guy. He just runs around the map and he jumps through mirrors and he just teleports to different places and stuff, but I just don't have enough blood vials. That's the problem. No. It's still good. I am enjoying it, but it's just it's starting to get a little bit like frustrating a lot. But I suppose that's still the thrill about it. I suppose.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am cryo.
Been grind UFC, nice. I will get UFC sometime when the price goes down. Because I want to try and get back into UFC. Because I mean I've got one UFC DVD.
Yes, of course.
Was it UFC Nemesis? But the guy looks tough.
And our future.
Someone said to me before, he looks like Nico Bellic. Don't know why. But yeah, I've got one UFC DVD, and obviously I used to have UFC Undisputed on 360. But that was it. But that actually no, I did have the second UFC game after, but I didn't really like it. But this one actually does look okay, so this weekend is huge in UFC. Alright, man. What's going on? I don't really know like a lot of the fighters and stuff, but you know.
What's the rundown on AVP?
I mean, I remember some like Chuck Liddell and obviously Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre and Michael Bisping and stuff like that.
Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost.
Like Rashad Evans and Quentin Rampage Jackson. I do remember some, but it's mainly like the older ones. Because I'm like I said, I'm not really that into it now, but I'm going to try and get back into it. Possibly, like maybe game-wise. I think it's probably the game that'll probably get us more into it, I suppose.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and the general stability.
Very important fight for light. Oh, lightweight division. Okay, alright.
The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation.
Long story to explain. Yeah.
The more room we have to grow.
That's okay. Do you know what, right? I know I've played this before, right? But for some reason I thought it was same things. I thought it said wanking blocks of people instead of waking blocks of people. Oh, imagine that, wanking blocks of people. Jesus.
So I decided
You can be up over Saturday and like watching that. I would, but it's just I always. BT, oh yeah, BT Sport. Yeah, I've got BT Sport. It's just I'll probably end up missing it anyway. So unless I recorded it, maybe I don't know. It's just I always try to have it early night on the Saturdays because I'm always getting up early on the Sunday. So yeah, I'll try and record it maybe if I can, if I remember.
I can make individual requests.
One plus cryo. Yeah, I don't know why. I just thought it said blubbering wanking for some reason. I don't know why. Even though obviously, why would it say wanking in a really serious, like story, like RPG game like Mass Effect?
Alright, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder.
Unless it was like the parody. I only have BT Sport for Cage Fight. Alright, so I basically just have BT Sport for the footy. So, yeah. Ooh. Here we go. Do you know what I kind of wish? What was different, like when you wake people up out of cryo? I kind of wish, like every time you spend cryo points, it would be good if it showed you like them pulling the people out of cryo. You know, like a mini cutscene. I think that would have been quite good. But I suppose it's things to think about if they make any more. I suppose. I'm gonna go science. Lab technicians. Why not? I don't really think it really matters what you pick, to be honest. That's, I mean, research points, yeah, it's, you know. I mean, that one, I suppose, the financial, like, getting more credits, I suppose, helps, but I don't think it really helps massively, that's all. Go to the Dagobah system. I don't know why I said that. The Dagobah system. Crazy. I like when they took the piss out of that on Family Guy, like, you must go to the Dagobah system. Waking up out of cryo with stunking bone. Yeah.
That's not funny.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Nah, we'll capture it.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
400-year age morning vote. Yep. Same shit, different day. SSDD.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off.
So you streaming tonight or anything? 6? Like any UFC or anything?
You really did miss her while you were gone, huh?
I really did. Cash can handle herself just fine, but it's still good to be nearby, just in case.
it's like just so glitchy. That's the problem. I mean, Drac nearly like walked out of the actual station. Yeah, probably. Alright. I'll definitely try and stop by if I can. I mean, I probably will stop by, to be fair. Because obviously, like, even when I'm done streaming, I'm still going to be up. I'm just going to be on my tablet, basically.
Think about the first time Cash got her hands on a tool.
It's like at the moment the YouTube never stops.
Care to share? I have a feeling this one will be interesting.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's see, the first time, yeah, it was our power generator. She took it apart with the blood side.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even bigger sparks.
Need that console up and running, Cash. Understood. I'll send an engineer to your office as soon as possible. In the meantime, I sent you some jury...
Cooking an Adraki Bahuna beef. Alright, cool. Nice. Actually, you know what? It actually sounds quite delicious.
Did you tell him I was coming down to check on you?
Still won't leave me alone. He's pretending to inspect my work.
Right. Cycling airlocks 56.
Cash.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
I think I'll continue streaming for about another 15-20 minutes or something. Adraki Boona sounds like a cool Mass Effect character. It does actually, yeah. It kind of sounds a bit like an like a Batarian or something, or maybe like a Vulture or something. Yeah, that's what it does. It sounds like a Vulture or something from like Mass Effect 2. Oh, you know what? I could actually just imagine you like streaming like Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 and that. Oh, that'd be just amazing. Amazing. Christ, I'm not joking. Like, if it ever did get remastered, the trilogy, it would probably be the only thing I would actually stream. Not joking. I mean, that's just how addicted I was to it. On Mass Effect 2 I had all trophies apart from one, and obviously you can pretty much guess which trophy I didn't have. Finished the game on Insanity. But anyway, I'm still kind of classing that I got, you know, pretty much all the trophies, just apart from the Insanity one, but I just don't think I'd have the patience to really, you know, like grind it, so, yeah. Be pretty good looking. If it gets, oh, it will be, yeah, like even better graphics. I mean, a remastered version would definitely help Mass Effect 1 out a lot, because out of them all, Mass Effect 1 is kind of the weakest one, even though it does get the story going, but obviously it had a couple of, you know, issues and stuff and that, but maybe if they remastered it, they might fix the whole auto-save, because the auto-save was terrible on Mass Effect 1, it was absolutely poor. I had all trophies in there. You had all trophies? Oh damn, on Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 was the one I had the fewest, like achievements on. Accomplishments, yeah. Yeah, I had like I said, I missed out on one on Mass Effect 2, and I think I needed about another 5 or 6 on Mass Effect 3, but Mass Effect 1 I didn't really have that many, to be honest, because I thought some of them were pretty hard to get, to be honest. I mean, what was insane back then? It was, yeah, like for its time, and that it was really good until Mass Effect 2 came out, which obviously was even better, like 10 times better.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors of the Nexus. Director Tan.
I mean, I know, like, in a way, a lot of people will probably say, even though like Mass Effect 2 is like its plot's a little bit, you know, like too simple with the whole. Like recruiting the team, and that's like to go like take on the collectors and stuff and that for a suicide mission, but when you think about it, it does work really well in all aspects. Good story, great new characters and that, great side quests and that, obviously getting your like team's loyalty done and stuff, which was really important, because if no loyalty, you'll lose your teammates and they'll die. They'll even die before you even start fighting the collectors, so yeah.
It's you.
Oh, she's the one that's always
I have
pissed.
a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Stupid bitch.
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem.
Sure, yeah.
We're all paying for Alan
Yeah,
Ryder's
a
income.
lot of games need to have a look at like something like Mass Effect 2. A simple plot can actually work. Sometimes a lot of games these days try to overdo it. Sometimes, like when it comes to stories, like going like too far over the top, and sometimes it doesn't always like do the best in that. But simple plots are good. Keep the team alive. Yeah. I mean, obviously that is the best ending, obviously keeping everyone alive. If you lost everybody in that, then it's just like, what was the point? Because there's only Joker that's alive, and that obviously Joker's the pilot, so...
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right.
I'll tell you what else I used to like really like love about the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2 was the music. Oh, the music was amazing. That music comes on during the suicide mission, but it also comes on for the end credits as well. Oh, it's amazing. Honestly, the soundtracks for the Mass Effect trilogy was amazing. That's really good.
Pathfinder?
I've already spoke to you before.
See you later.
Take care.
Yeah, it's like the whole glitch, and that way she's like, you know, shrugging her shoulders. Captain Dent.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Took me long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific personnel for now. Those who can help the Nexus get back on its feet. But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
Captain Dunn actually reminds me of it's one of the like the customizations you could do for the female like Shepard on the Mass Effect trilogy, and that she looks like one of the faces that you could have had for the female Shepard. Oh god, crazy. Sam nod. The memory triggers are pretty good in Andromeda, to be fair.
Welcome back, Sara.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
It's a virus.
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan
horse program virus.
Specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You'd need a crack AI programmer to create a virus like that.
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Oh, we're gonna confront her, alright. Mm-hmm. Gonna get good talking to. Cryobia.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is
Why the hell did I just get like something random on my phone there, just saying like better ways to experience like weather updates and stuff? I don't know about any weather updates. If it rains, and that. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it snows, it's you know. I don't know.
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to
I get
think.
traffic updates that I never asked for. I don't mind though. Yeah, it's just. Nah, but it never usually bothers us that much, and that's it's just like when it comes like out of nowhere when you try to check something. That's all. But yeah, it's weird. But I guess you just have to put up with it sometimes, don't you?
Boy, Pathfinder.
I don't think I've actually ever gotten like any traffic updates. It's just usually it's like weather and that for me.
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll deal with it.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Assholes. Actually, hang on. Well, she's got Suvi hair, but obviously not Suvi, so yeah.
None of them understood me. Said I was obnoxious.
It's okay.
I always come down here, like always like home that there's something like new and that, but nothing ever really happens. It's like down there, just the cryo tubes. It's only important later on in the game, but yeah.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How... I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
I don't understand. I thought...
Scott?
This is all wrong. This is a nightmare.
Scott, it's okay. I didn't mean to.
His pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I don't feel well.
That's enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
I don't know. The whole thing was strange.
This curry bro,
I know what
nice,
you mean,
yeah.
but everything
Like,
seems weird at first.
get stuck
There
in.
was a time when my profession thought germs were a crazy idea. Just takes getting used to.
Take a
And if it
picture.
can help my patients, I'll keep an
Just to
open
rub it in there. Wait, although technically on that, I had some pretty nice pizza earlier on. Naan. No. Oh, then that was, isn't it that naan bread or something? Oh, actually, I had that before. It's actually pretty nice. Goes well with the curry as well.
So you and
Actually, I like Indian food.
jobs?
Indian food's quite nice.
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Instead of taking a picture and like, you should record it, get it on
Trust me, it
YouTube.
happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by. Still, it made
Overdose on
sense that
pizza.
Lexi and I
Well,
switched places. She's
one
younger.
box was for
Well,
me, and that which was a kebab pizza, and that the other box was like for me, mum and dad. So yeah.
She'll serve the tempest well.
But yeah, it wasn't all for me, and that's Christ, if I had 2 boxes of pizza, and I think I would have killed myself.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Food, oh yes, food porn. Yeah.
Will you? I'm living
Yeah, you could say
vicariously
that.
through you.
Deal. How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder,
I
is
got you.
that
Yeah,
all
yeah,
there
yeah.
is? I
Yeah,
accomplished everything
probably a
that
lot of
really
people are
bad
probably
could.
thinking exactly the same thing, thinking,
Locked into a
wow,
future
2 boxes of
diminishing
pizza and that, Jesus, he must be hungry.
So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. Chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope.
I'm decorating
instead of
duty next
arthritis.
week. Oh, you doing some decorating yourself? Nice, nice.
How's Scott doing?
Well, hearing that your dad's dead and the new home is a bust, that was stressful. But I don't think there was any permanent damage, not...
I think I'll probably be doing some more, maybe doing a little bit more painting, maybe tomorrow or something, or maybe next week, maybe, I don't know. Yay, lol. Yeah, I might be doing some
That's all,
tomorrow
Harry.
before streaming
Thanks.
that, or, like I said, it'll either be tomorrow or next week, I'm not sure yet, we'll see.
Changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Dr. Carlisle's just teleported. He's like, phew. He just did like a phase shift on IW. Wallpapering at some point too. What, wallpapering, yeah. No wallpapering for us and that at the moment. It's just going to be obviously at the moment I'm doing this, painting the ceiling, going to do the walls and possibly the new carpet. So gives a hand. I'll sort you out too. Yeah. I know he's got really good skills and that. He's good with his hands, but he's good on his feet as well. Or even off his feet. He's like, phew, I'm telling you, face shift from IW. With the FTL class.
Noted the sorry scientist, Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated
Best doctor out there.
drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
Yeah, so maybe I might stream this again tomorrow, but maybe like do it longer, like maybe like 4 or 5 hours, maybe. We'll see. Or if not, or I might just try and suffer on Bloodborne. We'll see. I'll just torture myself.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
From the Milky Way.
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
The Vortex is okay, but it's nothing like Cora's Den or Flux on Mass Effect 1. Or Afterlife on Mass Effect 2. Like Aria to Luxburn Club on Omega, it's nothing like them. Those clubs are just amazing in that way, like actually keep going for drinks and stuff, or even getting poisoned off a racist Batarian. So, yeah, actually I know I was going to say that, Dr. Aridana. Why is everyone teleporting? Everyone just seems to be teleporting all over the place. I don't get it. That's why this Gleam. I said Gleam. This game's so glitchy.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get.
Wish people would keep still.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
I'm sure you wouldn't hurt me or Sam, but I need to investigate.
I understand.
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a mark.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Look for an anti-AI activity on the Nexus.
Detecting Pathfinder Ryder.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Vina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
The disconnect was very sudden. I'm grateful, just woozy.
It'll pass. See, this is what our movement's all about stopping. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
Watch your
A
email.
whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
Watch. Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out on me.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone,
Boot to
but
ass.
as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Talk to Kesh about Spender. I guess I'll do that next time I come back. Next time I'm back on the Nexus, I'm just going to quickly head to back to the Tempest. Maybe see if anyone's... Maybe have a little quick chat with the crew, and then I'll save it, and then we'll call it a night. I suppose anyway, and that, like, if I am going to do this again tomorrow, that gets us prepared to go straight out in the field and do some action, get another outpost set up. That's the plan.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that. What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Ryder.
Ryder.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. And Pee-wee's not here. She's gone walkies. I suppose I can get me weapons kind of sorted a little bit. I was gonna give the sniper a go. I haven't really done that much sniping on this. The red's nice. Yeah, we'll give the red a go. And like all things, the Tempest is decent, but it's no Normandy.
Everything around here is so damn shiny.
So damn shiny.
Hi there. See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
I saw Spender earlier. He was talking to Kesh's assistant.
That scrawny little assistant of hers, Dal. She sure doesn't like him either.
I've only seen him talk to her once, and I get it.
Most people who meet him hate him. It's only a matter of time before he does something that'll put the Nexus in danger. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Sure.
Need something?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'll be here if you need me. Let's just auto upgrade the squad mates, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people do as well, no doubt.
So Vetra, I hear this joker beat you at poker too.
This joke about you poker.
Hey ya, what's shaking?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me. Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
You know it. Gil Brody.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Callow? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's contrasting styles more than anything. He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Anytime, anywhere.
I always have time for you.
You probably have work to do. We
You
can
know,
chat
you know where
later.
to find me.
You know where to find me.
You just read Vetra like a book. It looks pretty nice, the Nomad, doesn't it? The red plating. I mean, I usually put gold on every time with a playthrough, but I thought I'd spice it up a bit. So at the moment, sometimes switch it up between the red and the purple that I bought, so why not? Could be interesting.
Yes?
Yes.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Where the hell am I going? See what's going on in the kitchen. Nothing much. See, it's much more fun when Drax is actually in the kitchen. It's nothing like having old Krogan in your kitchen. I just finished part 1 and uploaded it privately to my channel now. Part is rendering finally. Hopefully it finishes this time. Oh, okay, cool, man, cool. Part 2, yeah. Alright, cool. I'll check it out sometime. Like when I can.
Hello, Sara.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
New one.
Why do Elcor start stampedes? Because they wish to be heard.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Sam will get
Thanks,
those jokes
Sam.
one day.
Nothing more.
One day it'll happen. He kept crashing for the past hour. Whenever I tried rendering it, so I would have to go back and change things. Scabs. Ugh. Screw the scab sandwich.
Now that would be a real hazard course.
Amount of work I'm putting into these videos is crazy here. Yeah, sounds it. Some hard determination put in. Yeah. Crash your game, bro. Back. Alright, well, I'm about to end the stream anyway, Arky, so I'll be gone by anyway, but yeah, but you go sort out your video, bro. Make sure you get that bad boy uploaded. And I'm sorry it crashed. That sucks. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate you all stopping by. Appreciate the support as always. You guys are absolute legends as always. Means a lot. And I will be back tomorrow. Probably with some more Mass Effect, but like I said, don't expect it to be Mass Effect because I'll change my mind too quick on that. So it could be Bloodborne, it might be FIFA instead. I don't know. Or it could be something like dramatic. It could be Dead Rising for all I know. I have no idea. Also, fan TV and yeah. Actually, I'll probably go watch some of the vids now, especially with Ty. What a legend. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Yeah, catch you later, Arky, bro. Good luck with the vid. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever you are. And yep, thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Peace, everyone. Catch you later.